2 of the Gary Goff Show here at the Tiffin University Football Complex today, high above the ground on the lift today as we talk to Coach Gary Goff. Coach, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing excellent, especially after a Week 1 victory. The kids went out against Walsh and got the job done.
Yeah, no, it was a great team win. Of course, we put that behind us, 3 or 4 days ago, and we're preparing for Saginaw right now. Just got off the field, had a great practice today.
Yeah, I was watching the kids warming up. I saw Charles Highland reach out with one hand and pull one in, and looked like it was the only way to get to it, and I heard you yell, 2 hands. Just give a young man a hard time, right?
Just have it, but I'll tell you what, he's a great athlete, so I'll be happy as long as he catches it.
Well, it is Saginaw this week. Well, let's first take a quick look back at Walsh. Walsh came out last week, a Thursday night game, 7 o'clock start. Big crowd on hand, great atmosphere for the Dragons. Walsh comes out, marches down the field, gets a quick touchdown, but your kids answered a 4-play, 75-yard drive culminated by a 49-yard touchdown run from Antonio Pipkin.
No, it was a great opening drive for us offensively. We knew Walsh was very athletic, and they showed that on their opening drive too. I mean, we had some concerns of what they do with their offense as far as moving the pocket and hitting some big plays downfield. But we responded pretty fast. We'll always take those quick scores, but we'd also like to have some long drives to give our defense a rest. But it was a great opening drive of the season for us. Like you said, 4 quick plays, and Antonio took it for the 49-yard run into the end zone.
Let's go ahead and watch that play right here. 50-yard line in the Cavalier territory. Here's a snap to Pipkin. Fake the hand. Does give it. No, it does not.
Go, baby, go! He's gone!
He's got the house, 49 yards, untouched. Well, you mentioned the long drives, Coach. Those come in the second half for a couple of your touchdown drives there. But let's talk about your second drive in the first half. And again, it's Antonio Pipkin, this time from a little closer, 7 yards out, to finish off a 4-play, 70-yard drive.
Yeah, we had we were down there in the red zone, had a play kind of break down, and their defense lost contain right there. And that's the nice thing about Pipkin is he is a dual-threat quarterback, and he's a true quarterback and stand in the pocket and deliver the football, but at the same time he's very dangerous with his legs. And he kind of showed that on that play right there and got in for the easy score.
Let's take a look at Antonio's second touchdown of the game right here. Nobles will swing out of the backfield. Pipkin wants to throw. He's got room to run. He'll pump fake.
He's in there. Yes!
Running in for his second touchdown of the day. 2 touchdowns in the early going for the Dragons to build an early lead, and then a couple field goals coming back the last 2 scores of the half. First, a 20-yard field goal by Tomislav Derezik after an 8-play, 53-yard drive. A lot of play, not a lot of time came off the clock, but you ran a lot of plays in that drive.
Yeah, it stalled out right there. We had a penalty, kind of a self-inflicting wound right there, and we talk about that all the time as, let's not shoot ourselves in the foot. And that happened right there. But you know what? That was one of the few times all night that happened to us, and that's always a concern of a coaching staff going into the first game of the season. Are we going to have bad penalties? So that was what stalled that drive out right there, but we were fortunate enough. Tomislav, nice easy kick, and got us 3 on the board.
Yeah, nice one to get his confidence going. First one of the year. Let's go ahead and take a look at that kick right here. 20-yard attempt. Pedro Correa will hold. Tomislav Derezik, the kicker. Slim down Tomislav Derezik down to 220. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and Derezik pounds it through.
What a great job of the offense of getting the ball down there, and then even a better job by Tomislav making sure we get some points going into half.
And big boot from Tomislav, you can see that right here. This will be officially a 47-yard attempt. Derezik has the leg. Accuracy from distance has been the issue. Snap and hold, the kick is up. Driving kick.
Yes, sir. Give it to him.
Good from 47, good from 67. My golly. So the Dragons go into half with a 20-13 lead and come out and really just take command of the game in the second half. Defense did not let them get on the board. Their running back had a nice first half. Second half, you held him to next to nothing. Talk about the defense in the second half.
Yeah, very, very excited about the way the defense played. Not only in the first half, but they made some adjustments at halftime, came out in the second half, and just dominated the football game from that point on. So, we're very excited about watching that side of the team play this year because we feel like we're very athletic over there. Defensive line is a lot better than a year ago. Our linebacker, secondary, we just feel like we've spent a lot of time, money, and effort on that side of the ball. And, I think week 1 right there is a sign of a lot of great things that come for the defense. So they did an outstanding job the second half. And, we've heard a lot this week about, wow, your quarterback was very dynamic, accounted for 420 yards, 4 touchdowns. Yeah, that's true. And sure, Pipkin is a very, very talented young man. But you know what? He's not getting a chance to do that unless our defense is getting him the ball back.
Absolutely. The defense, we always talk about bigger, faster, strong. And in football, and I think your defense fit all three of those bills.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. We talk about going 100%, effort 100% of the time, and they did that for 4 quarters.
There's some big boys in the offensive line for Walsh they had to deal with, so it was a great job by your defensive line. We were talking about how they were able to maintain the offensive line. That gave your linebackers room to roam in that game. And we also got to talk about the offensive line, because we talked about Walsh's defensive line has some good size. They may be as big up front as anybody you're going to see this year, but your offensive line gave Pippin all time. I think he was sacked 1 time, gave him all kinds of time, and you ran the ball very effective against him too.
No, we did. The offensive line has had a great camp, and they really did play very well that first game. Of course, as coaches, we see a lot of areas we can improve on, up front. But, I tell you what, I can't speak enough of Coach Marokian. I've said this before, but the moment he stepped foot on campus, we became a better offensive line, and it showed. He had some great halftime adjustments right there. And offensive line, I tell you what, they produced. They produced week 1, and it showed because we were able to really sustain some long drives in the second half. We got the run game going, and, when you get the run game going, it just opens up the entire offense.
Yeah, long drives in the second half. How about let's see, this scoring drive was 12 plays, 71 yards, 6:08 off the clock. Antonio Pipkin found Jordan Nobles for an 11-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, it's kind of a red zone play we worked on for a while, and, they did not cover Jordan out of the backfield right there, so it was kind of an easy throw and catch. It was also one of those throws where when you're on the sideline, it seems like the ball was in the air for a good 10 seconds.
Is that the wheel route? Is that
yes,
what that one was?
yes. So.
Jordan Noble's going in motion. He's got him open. He's got Nobles in the corner. Make it. Touchdown.
Well, the scoring culminated with an 8-play, 80-yard drive, taking just under 5 minutes off the clock in the fourth quarter, with Antonio Pippin going in from 28 yards out, and that finished off the scoring with the Dragons with a 34-13 lead. And that fourth quarter touchdown is always nice to put that final, nail in the coffin.
Oh, without a doubt, because we've seen some crazy things in this conference, hadn't we? No lead is a safe lead, that's for sure. But, what a great way to end the game right there. Again, a long drive where we established the run, and then Pipkin was able to, find a crease right there down the middle and put it in for us. So,
28.
Oh, Pipkin's got it. There he goes. There he goes. He's gone.
Walk it in, Antonio. Touchdown, Dragons.